Welcome back to Metro Pro Wrestling here on Metro Sports. It's time for the main event, Chris. Derek Stone against superstar Steve Fender. And you hear the ovation from the crowd. Derek Stone's about to dance his way down to the ring.
Oh, playing a little peekaboo.
Ah, a little peekaboo. I love it.
No, I don't. I think it's stupid. You know what? Derek Stone and Steve Fender, they're finally going to have their match that we should have seen in the tournament for the Metro Pro Television title. But you know what? Steve Fender, thanks to Mike Seidel, had that headache, had the concussion, so we never got to see this match. So I'm looking forward to seeing Steve Fender rightfully come out here and defeat Derek Stone.
Call me crazy, Chris, but I could see Derek Stone at some point in the near future making an appearance on Dancing with the Stars.
Give me a break, Dave. What was he?
Dude, look at these moves.
Graceful,
class. Look at this. Hang on. Yes.
It's Cleveland. He does a Cleveland steamer dance. See, this is not a dance move. This is not ballroom dancing.
The crowd loves it. I think he'd be a hit on Dancing with the Stars. We'll have to see how it plays out. Right now, he's getting set for action here in the squared circle against superstar Steve Fender.
You know what? Derek Stone thinks he deserves a title shot against Trevor Murdoch. And this will be a big test to see if he deserves that title shot, because to this point, frankly, he hasn't impressed me. I don't think he deserves a title shot. Trevor Murdoch doesn't deserve to put it up against him because Trevor Murdoch already beat him in the television tournament.
See, I completely disagree. Derek Stone, well, he may act the part of a clown and dance his way down to the ring, and he's definitely a guy that enjoys life. He's serious inside the squared circle, and to me, he's one of the 3 or 4 most impressive wrestlers that we've seen here in Metro Pro.
Okay, well, you know, that's great that you feel that way, but we saw Trevor Murdoch defeat him. Now, granted, it was because Derek Stone wouldn't throw down the chair, and he got disqualified for possibly using a chair on Trevor Murdoch. I didn't know. I turned my back. I dropped my cell phone. I don't know what happened.
Well, maybe Trevor Murdoch shouldn't be the champ because he lost to Michael Strider once. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
You know what, Mike Seidel, you go back to him. You know, maybe Strider should have a problem with Mike Seidel because he's the one that gave this precious man, superstar Steve Fender, a concussion.
Okay, well, Derek Stone can win this match tonight. Will you start giving him some credit? Does he deserve a shot if he wins this one?
Maybe.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
But you know what? Let's talk about reality. Steve Fender's not going to lose to Derek Stone. Steve Fender, we saw him come out earlier with Mark Sterling, and it seems like Mark Sterling and Steve Fender have the same problem, and that is Harley Race and being held back from the big leagues.
Well, I'm just impressed that Steve Fender was able to come out to the ring by himself. He seems to always have somebody else there at his side. Hopefully he can fight this match one-on-one the whole way through.
He doesn't need help, okay? Just because superstar Steve Fender has a lot of friends and Derek Stone doesn't mean that Fender shouldn't have any of his friends come out and help him.
By a lot of friends, you mean 2?
Huh? How many does Derek Stone have? Huh?
Everybody here in the Turner Rec Center, so
well,
several hundred.
If any of them want to stand up and help him out, then I'll be more than happy to watch that, but I don't think it's going to happen.
This will be a good finish here if Steve Fender just gets counted out before the match begins, but now it looks like he'll actually man up and get into the squared circle.
Well, I don't like this. The fans are unfair. They're chanting Superstar Weasel, and I just don't think that's a fair fight. You know, like he comes out, he's got his mental game prepared, and you have these morons chanting this with somebody. Look, this guy, Dwayne Bowe down here, has a tambourine he's banging on.
Well, looks like we may finally get the first action, but again, Fender
I can't concentrate.
Yelling at the crowd, says he can't concentrate, and he won't even lock up with Derek Stone.
Can't concentrate.
Come on, Fender, be a man. There we go. They finally lock up in the middle of the ring. You have to think Stone would have a pretty good strength advantage. He drives Fender back to the corner.
2, 3. Break.
Where's Derek Stone? Oh, yeah. Locomotive move in the corner.
He's crazy.
Steve Fender looked like a bit scared, maybe scared of trains.
Derek, no, he's crazy. You know, it's like, that's something Eugene would do.
Derek Stone getting the crowd behind him. Steve Fender's got none of that. He'll be all alone here in the squared circle.
Bear hug behind Derek Stone now.
Good reversal by Stone, now working the left arm of Steve Fender.
You know, Derek Stone, obviously the bigger, the stronger of the two, so if it's going to be a power contest, Steve Fender's got to watch out. But Steve Fender, he's got the brains, Dave. We know that, especially in this match.
Derek Stone with a takedown, and Fender's face plants onto the mat.
Little amateur wrestling there by Derek Stone.
He could have been an Olympian in a past life there, Chris, and now a reversal, though, by Fender.
I think him and Rulon Gardner could probably go head-to-head. We'll have to see one time. Maybe we'll have that here one. I don't know what Rulon's doing. He's missing a toe, I think, but Nonetheless, Steve Fender not looking good here, but bouncing Stone off the ropes and big shoulder block.
Fender in a lot of trouble, and look at Derek Stone celebrating the high-impact move. I love it.
What is this guy? Why does he do that? It's just stupid.
Loves life, man. You gotta appreciate it, buddy.
I love life too. I don't go walking around acting like I'm gonna start a train.
Let's give the man some credit. That was a great move.
Steve Fender getting a breather outside. Yeah, Steve Fender telling the ref, I have a neck problem. He does. He has a concussion and a neck problem. We saw that weeks ago in the tournament.
Got an attitude problem as well and seems to be afraid to face off here one-on-one against Derek Stone. Been taking the worst of things here early on in this match.
Well, back to a headlock by Derek Stone. Ratcheting it up there. Steve Fender fighting back.
Man, Stone really working on the headlock there.
You know, these two, Dave, also have a pretty deep history as well. Both these guys residing in Eldon, Missouri for a time in their life, going to Harley Race Wrestling Academy. Derek Stone, as Harley said last week, his first trainer ever, and superstar Steve Fender, one of the first students ever to go through that school. So these two, no love lost between them.
Hip toss by Stone, and Fender again taking a lot of punishment here early on. Another takedown. Stone going for the pin. Well, he's applying the headlock and almost got the 3 count.
Superstar Steve Fender, like I said, he needs to run. He needs to use some mind games because Derek Stone obviously going to get the muscle advantage, the size advantage, the leverage advantage in this. So Derek Stone, he's going to be dangerous against a guy named Steve Fender if Fender doesn't watch out.
Stone, though, in complete control at the moment. Fender trying to fight his way out. Back Stone into the corner. I don't anticipate a clean break here, Chris.
No, it was clean.
Derek Stone, of course, a fair competitor, gave a clean break earlier on, but Fender wouldn't expect him to do the same. Now reversal by Stone. Fender back into the corner.
Oh, this is a waste of time.
Here comes the conductor going for the finishing move. But a bit too slow on that one.
That's what I thought. He's got his leg up, and there's a kick to the butt. Kick to the upper thigh. You know how bad that hurts?
I don't, but I don't want to know. And now the left leg just ripped out of socket there.
Just snapping that left leg. Steve Fender, this is what he had to do. He had to use his brain, get out of the way, change the momentum against the big man, and that's exactly what he's done.
When you have a big guy like Derek Stone, it's always good to try to take out one of their legs. And Fender, like you said, it's a good move strategically. He's really working over the left leg and left knee here at Derek Stone.
Version of the ankle lock right there. He could probably just snap his knee and ankle right there. No problem.
And again, a big kick to the leg.
Was that the leg? Looked more like the groin. I wish it was the groin.
Here again, kicking him in the upper left leg. Stone in a lot of trouble here.
No, he's not championship material, Fender. We know that. You're taking him out easily here.
Stone's trying to fight back, but look, he can hardly put any weight on that left leg.
Well, Steve Fender going old school. Grabbing a hold, taking a leg, just taking out a body part to make him useless, more useless than normal.
Yeah, now using the ropes to help apply more pressure on that left knee.
You got a 5 count, okay? You can do that. And he continues to work over that thigh, that knee, that ankle. And Derek Stone now in pain in the corner, and Fender telling the fans exactly how he feels.
Snapping him over now. Goes back to the leg. He's been working so successfully here the last 3 or 4 minutes.
I like this. I like this by Steve Fender. You're taking the big man off his feet, just getting him on the ground, taking out one of his wheels, continuing to work that over.
Stone trying to get some momentum, trying to urge on the crowd to break this hold.
Derek Stone going back to his old ways and trying to act like the fans are going to help him out here.
Looks like he may be doing it though, Chris, as he kicks Fender over. The hold is broken. Now Fender right back to that left leg.
No, but this is what Fender wants. You know, it doesn't matter how many times he gets thrown off. He's obviously always going to be able to go back to that left leg because it is going to be ailing Derek Stone for a while.
Boy, look at that move. Looks like he's got him halfway set up for a figure 4 also. So he continues to work over that left leg.
Just wrenching that knee, that thigh. Everything hurts on Derek Stone's left side of his body now. And Steve Fender looking like he looks like he should be champion now.
You can see the cold-hearted personality on superstar Steve Fender. He has a mind that he's just killing the left leg of Derek Stone, and there another move.
Snapping that like a wishbone. Going for the cover.
2 count, and you wonder if he may try some submission moves as well on that left leg. Stone up to his feet, but he can hardly stand at this point.
I mean, he's just a teetering tower here. Steve Fender really doing a good job on that left side. And wow, Derek Stone still using his left leg to
Probably
go to
a bad choice, though. Yeah, it was a nice reversal and able to inflict some damage with the knee to the gut, but probably shouldn't have used that left leg. He's still down in a lot of pain, even after the move.
You got to give Steve Fender credit here, Dave. I mean, he took the big man down. He's taken one of his body parts away, and his strength has been not an advantage because he's just been laying on his back half the match.
Stone now fighting out. He's back up on his feet. And now, oh, see, here's what I was talking about. Could Fender make it the entire way without any help? And Trevor Murdoch, the Metro Pro TV champion, making his way at least close to ringside.
Trevor doesn't need to come out and help him, Dave. He's just coming to watch. I mean, Fender's been in control this entire match.
He's not in control at the moment. Derek Stone inflicting a lot of punishment, and then the big left-footed boot to the face.
Hey, we saw what Derek Stone did to Trevor last week. How is this unfair? He ran out after Harley Race, didn't even tell him what was happening. Derek Stone comes out from behind Trevor Murdoch, scares him, makes him run away, takes away his time.
Version of the $1 Million Dream here, and you wonder if Stone's trying to send a message here to Trevor Murdoch. He wants a title shot. Now Sterling in the ring. Sterling interferes. Talk about unfair. Derek Stone will get the win, but interference by Mark Sterling, and I didn't think that Fender would have the guts to make it through this match unassisted.
Hey, I can't say I told you so. Well, I will say I told you so. You know, Steve Fender and Mark Sterling, they both say that they have problems with Harley. Derek Stone, the first trainer, I think he's a good reason why they have problems. Trevor Murdoch obviously having problems too. So these three, they have a common enemy. Enemies.
You know, Steve Fender, it was a pretty good performance most of the match, but I really would have liked to see him try to finish off that on his own. Instead, Mark Sterling runs in, interferes. Derek Stone gets the win, but doesn't get the pinfall, and you wonder if he'll get that elusive title shot against Trevor Murdoch coming up.
It'd be a little cheaper, I guess, if you could rip on it a little bit more if Steve Fender didn't look like a superstar that he is out there. What's this? Okay,
it's like the champ's about to talk.
Now, Derek Stone, you can get happy all you want. But all these folks here saw it for themselves.
I won.
You couldn't beat the superstar Steve.
I won.
He actually didn't win, Chris.
So
I had you where I wanted you.
We just wanted to come out here and say, once again, America, you have seen what the trio can do. And I just want to tell you, Steve, good job tonight. All right?
Thanks, buddy.
Maybe one day when you work hard enough, and obviously tonight you couldn't do it, you'll get a TV title shot. Not tonight.
Not tonight.
He doesn't deserve it.
I had you beat.
I just want to say good job, boys. Good job. You guys are going back. We got all the TV time we need, and Derek Stone don't need no more TV time. We're going to put that back. We're going to put this microphone down. I just wanted to thank you guys for letting us come out here.
Trevor Murdoch, a cowardly champion, Chris, in my book, and I hope Derek Stone gets that title shot soon.
Well, you know, I guess technically Derek Stone did win the match, but we saw Steve Fender just putting the boots to him. I don't think he deserves a title shot. I don't.
I completely disagree.
You mark my words, Trevor Murdoch. I'm not done with you. I beat your buddy Steve. I beat Fender. I beat them all, and I'm going to beat you too. Huh?
That's never going to happen. You're never going to get a title shot because you don't deserve one.